Hi, I'm Dave Baker. We're at Meltdown Comics in Hollywood, California, and today we're going to talk about some things that happen in the comic book world. We're going to talk about Bill Jemas, kids' books being made, and Power Rangers comics coming out. Stay tuned to the end of the video, and you can listen to my review of Dead No More: The Clone Conspiracy, an Amazing Spider-Man comic from Jim Cheung and Dan Slott. First story, Bill Jemas, former Marvel president, who's now running Double Take, which is a comic book company that produces a bunch of Night of the Living Dead comics and a superhero imprint that's spinning out of that. He's apparently looking to buy Double Take. Bleeding Cool is reporting that there's a rumor that he's been given an opportunity to buy Double Take from Take-Two Interactive, the video game parent company, for $1.2 million. Jemas has contacted Bleeding Cool saying it's not true. Bleeding Cool stands by their statements, which are kind of shaky sometimes, so we're just going to classify it as rumor. There's a rumor that he's trying to buy Double Take. I think it'd be cool if you bought it, but also does anybody read those comics? I don't even know if they come out in print. Next up, another rumor coming out of New York Comic Con is that Boom is going to be the architect behind a Power Rangers Justice League of America crossover. Again, super duper ultra rumorville. Bleeding Cool's reporting this. Who the fuck knows if it's true? But if it is true, it'd be really cool. Kyle Higgins has worked for DC. Kyle Higgins is one of the writers on the fucking Power Ranger book. Hey, maybe he could be writing it? I don't know. We'll see how it shapes up. Probably won't be coming out this year, though, so stay tuned for 2017. Finally, this week, we're going to talk about Lion Ford, the comics publisher, which you probably know as the publisher of Punky Brewster, and a bunch of other licensed comics that you don't read, like Knight Rider and Airwolf. They're apparently trying to get away from that, and they're making moves into the kids market. They're launching a new imprint called Cub House. Cub House is going to be aimed at the YA and kids market, kind of like what Kaboom is at Boom. I'm really excited about this because the more publishers making kids comics, the better. One, because nobody makes kids comics, and two, because kids need comics to read, so kids comics and kids? Let's do this, guys. The book this week that I'm going to talk about is Dead No More: The Clone Conspiracy #1 by Dan Slott and Jim Cheung. I'm super amped about it, mostly because of Jim Cheung. That guy could draw Nazi propaganda and I wouldn't care. I love that dude so much. Yes, I know what you're thinking. Doesn't that guy have bad case of the same face? Yeah, he draws the same face on everyone. And you know what? I don't give a shit because it looks so dope. His crotch testing is awesome. His storytelling is dope. His anatomy is great. I love him. I think he's one of the best working illustrators right now, and that's why I picked up the book. For those coming newly into this book, if you haven't read any of the Spider stuff for the past couple of years, it's a little confusing. It's pretty continuity heavy. If you didn't know this, Aunt May is married to J. Jonah Jameson's dad, J. Jonah Jameson Sr., and the book opens up with him regrettably passing away. Super dead. Peter feels conflicted about this because there was a procedure that J. Jonah Jameson Sr. could have gone through with that potentially could have prolonged his life, and Peter got a bad vibe about it, was like, no, I don't think we should do this, recommended they not do it, and they don't. And then because of this grief, he goes on a detective spree, tries to figure out this risky procedure. Was it worth it? Was it not worth it? And of course, you know what he discovers? Clones! So yeah, that's the setup. I really loved the book, mostly because of Jim Cheung. Dan Slott's cool. I like his writing. Fair enough. Sometimes it's a little bit too hokey for me. This book was a pretty good, solid, straight down the middle. I enjoyed it. If you're looking for new Spider-Man stuff, it's a perfect place to start. Dead No More: The Clone Conspiracy. I'm Dave Baker. That's the news this week. If you'd like to find comics that I write, you can find them at theactionhospital.com or heydavebaker.com. If you'd like to come meet me, I'll be here at Meltdown Comics for Halloween Melt on the 21st, or at the Inland Empire Zine Fest on the 22nd, or at LA Comic Con, a.k.a. Kamikaze, a.k.a. whatever the shit they're calling it now, on the 28th. So yeah, please stop by and say hello. If you'd like to like and share and comment on this video, that'd be great, because I could use the views, because they're trying to fire me.